When I hear war, my dark memories of dead people, blood and guns, the shuddering sounds is often what plays in my mind. I witnessed two wars, Iran and Iraq, and civilian war against us, Kurdish people. I have always believed the civil war left more scars on my heart than the war between Iran and Iraq. We were invisible or not existed in their eyes. My story begins when our city started getting hit by bomb. We fled the city miles on foot. No water, no food, no nothing. Just so many people who looked terrified, hopeless, and some lost family members. It looked like it was the end of the world. It was summertime and very sunny, but all I saw was darkness. Our refuge were mountains. I do not remember how long it took, but remember I was getting so tired and feeling so bad for my younger brother and my baby sister. My parents were taking turns carrying us. It took so many days before we reached somewhere with food and shelter. When it was safe and ceasefire was announced, we returned to our city. The beautiful town looked like a ghost town. I felt the sadness in the air. Most houses in our neighborhood were destroyed. When you go back to this, it just makes you sad. When we arrived to our home, there were just a couple of walls standing in half. I could hear my mom gentle cry. I did feel sad for my mom, but at the same time I could hear my father assurance to us that everything is going to be just fine. That was my father's spirit. No matter how bad the situation was, he believed that we must pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and continue exploring our options. The only thing that really mattered to me was my piggy bank. It was a pink elephant that my beloved father bought for me a couple of months prior to the conflict. My parents were trying to salvage as much as they could, but there was nothing left. Finally, after hours of looking and going through rubbles, I found my piggy bank in pieces. I felt my whole world was gone. I still can hear my cry. It was scary loud. My dad ran toward me, thinking that I had hurt myself. But I was holding the pieces of my piggy bank and telling him that my piggy bank is dead. I never forget that. He grabbed my hand and hugged me and told me he will get one today, and if not, for sure tomorrow. For a long time I blamed myself for not taking my piggy bank with me. In my world, my piggy bank was alive. I even told my piggy bank that one day we might travel to India, believing that India was the only place that had elephants. I got the idea from a book with elephant picture in India. We all were aware of the fact that war has devastating effect in our world and does not bring anything but fear, hate, and destruction. And yet men go to war. I hope for a world that we all cherish and value each other